Someone is asking for trouble over there. I thought I saw someone right here. Let's check the place just in case. Wonder what I'm dealing with.
Huh? What?
What's going on here?
What's going on here?
I don't know that ship, but maybe the captain can help.
What am I supposed to do now?
Not my concern, citizen. I'd advise you to return to your home.
If I can't get through, that's it for my shop. The entire month will be ruined.
Trust me, you don't want to be out on the streets right now. Move along.
How hard could it be to clean up these things?
People of Dunwall, aiding a fugitive is now punishable by death. Aid the City Watch in this time of transition.
One night at the body house. One night. Now I'm covered in shankers. She says, and she'll leave him. I can wait.
Is there any chance I could slip past all these uniformed assholes and get into the tower myself? Do I still have it left in me? Came here to warn the Royal Protector. Maybe too late. Now what? Lord Atano, you want to hear what I've got to say. I guarantee it. Lord Protector, forgive me for saying it, but you look like death warmed over.
It's been an unusual day. There's a coup underway, and I'm being blamed for the Crown Killer murders.
My name's Megan Foster. I work with an old ally of yours, Anton Sokolov. We learned something scary down in the south, and I came to warn you.
I know, Anton. The Duke's here with a woman named Delilah who's seized the throne. They have Emily, and I barely got out. For now, I have to get away, recover my footing.
Bad things always seem to happen in Dunwall. Feels like the end of the world.
I need to get to Karnaca, where the Crown Killer murders started. Delilah must have been down there for a while, and I've got to figure out what's going on.
The dreadful whale will get you there. Should we go?
Let's go. Something's not right, but it seems familiar somehow. I remember this endless cold. Where are you? You might as well show yourself.
Corvo, old friend. Do I even have to say it? You've lost another Empress. I gave you my mark for a reason. I wanted to know what happens when you take an honorable man's life away. When you push his face down in the mud. What will he do, given the chance? And what a sight it was. You gave yourself over to blood and terror. Gave it everything you had. Then you spent 15 years making sure it wouldn't happen again. But now it has. And this time, you know where it leads. Will you do it all again? Where is that good man now?
I felt this so long ago. The void. It was still there all along. Never thought I'd be here again. Feels as good as I remember. going to save my daughter and win back her throne. There you are, my love.
Know you. Do you remember? It's been so long, and you've been through so much. Even as an echo of myself, it's good to know you're there.
Jessamine, if all I can hear are the last echoes of your voice, that's enough.
Only the last of my essence, with you for a while. If only I could reach across this great expanse and take you into my arms. But I have this to offer. My gift and my curse. Summon me to your hand, and I will guide you when I can.
Who is Delilah, really? Jessamine's sister? Bearing the outsider's mark.
Delilah slit a man's throat for a pair of shoes and painted some of the most brilliant portraits of the age, all in the same year. Survival and ambition, art and magic, with a cunning that makes sycophants of those around her. All of it leading to what you saw at Dunwall Tower. Delilah's playing the long game, and now she's an empress. But I'll let you in on a secret. She's got her eyes set on a much greater prize.
Just when you think you've got it all figured out, just as you're starting to relax, you look up and there are wolves at the gate. Wolves with red muzzles, hungry for your insides. Everything has turned to shit. Last time I saw Karnaca, I was just 18, boarding a ship bound for Dunwall. It was dawn and I'd been up all night dancing, 3 sheets to the wind. I was puffed up with the old Duke's favor, and I thought I was the greatest swordsman the Isles had ever known. In the 36 years since, I've buried countless enemies. Most deserved what they got, but I wonder if that even matters. I've stopped dozens of assassins, but the one who got through eats at my dreams. Who'd have thought I'd come home to Karnaca, the most wanted man in the Empire, following the trail of a monstrous killer? Who'd have thought I'd be on the run again, ready to wade through another river of blood?
Must be cursed. Daft old man. You're up.
All right, you've explained part of it. But what were you and Sokolov doing here?
The old man loved Karnaka, but he'd caught wind of a conspiracy tied to the Crown Killer. He wanted to warn you.
There were reports about tensions rising. Corruption, street violence. It's the sort of thing that happens, and usually the local authorities resolve it.
The new Duke has let things slide. But Sokolov concluded he might be the head of the conspiracy. He came in looking shocked, and if you've heard his after-dinner stories, you know that's unusual. We were going to set out for Dunwall, but something happened.
The Crown Killer.
Yes, the hatch ripped open and Sokolov screamed. All I caught was a glimpse of someone carrying him across the deck. I followed as long as I could, toward Addermeyer Institute. It's run by the alchemist Hypatia. Maybe the Duke is using a patient of hers, the Crown Killer.
Addermeyer was a solarium years ago. I'll get inside and eliminate the Crown Killer. Maybe the alchemist will cooperate, maybe she won't. Either way, I'll try to figure out what happened to Sokolov, too.
I would say good luck, but I don't think you want my luck. When you get done at the Institute, disable the watchtower. Once it's down, I'll bring the boat around. We'll take the skiff to the shore when you're ready. There are a few black market shops scattered across the city. Brisk trades in bullets and knives these days. Tensions are high in Karnaka. Things are falling apart and the Grand Guard is roughing up strangers on sight. Avoid them.
The jewel of the South. My homeland.
Ready for me to drop you at the docks?
Ready. The old city must have changed a lot.
Off we go then.
One more time, old friend.
Take you to Addermeyer by boat, but security's too tight. The Grand Guard have a watchtower there. Go inland and use the carriage station. Before his death, the old Duke of Serkono spent decades building up Karnaka. After Duke Luca Abel took over, he started draining the wealth out of the city as fast as he could. Orgies and week-long feasts.
I remember the old Duke Theodanis. He was a good man.
Watch yourself on the way to Addermeyer. The Duke's given the Grand Guard run of the city. Strangers get attacked on sight.
I can take care of myself.
This is a good spot. Reach Adamire, take out the Crown Killer, and find out where Sokolov was taken. The alchemist, Hypatia. She'll help if she can. Sokolov likes her.
I'll see you later at Addermire. Just wait to bring up the boat until after I've disabled the watchtower.
It's all a fuss. Well, whatever it is.
Welcome to Karnaka, stranger. No need to cover your face. There's not much dust from the mines down here in the docks.
You know the skipper?
Dreadful will.
Damn it. Hello there.
This job is my life's blood. Don't try anything funny.
Whoever you are. This.
Covering your face won't make the Grand Guard happy.
Fellow Sir Conan, in the Duke's absence, I have the following announcement.
I am being hunted by half the people in the Empire. Part of me welcomes the fight if they find me.
Emily Caldwin, and carried out by the former
It's too late for that,
protector,
Rapallo.
Corvo Attano.
Guess what happens
The
next?
Grand Sir Conan Guard will be stopping and questioning all foreigners.
This
and
is
new
how we
workers
get rid of
on the streets of
snitches.
Karnaka.
Remember, if
Compliance
anyone
is
asks, he
mandatory.
just ran through it.
Wall of light from the time of the rat plague.
Take this! You're dead! Let's finish it! No, you said!
Fellow Sir Conans, in the Duke's absence, I have the following announcement. New restrictions are now in place due to... The political assassinations
I told you what would happen if you reported me. I warned you.
and carried out
Please,
by the
you
former
gave me no
royal
choice.
protector, Corvo Attano.
Please.
The Grand...
Apollo,
and questioning
guess what
all
happens
foreigners
next?
And new workers on the streets of Karnaka. Compliance is mandatory.
This is how we get rid of snitches. Remember, if anyone asks, he just ran through it.
Yes, we couldn't stop him. No use running!
Fellow Sir Conan, let us rejoice at the crowning of our new general,
Get away!
Nicola Baldwin the First, and the imminent
That's it!
I got just a thing for you.
Duke of Sir Konos, now royal... Fellow Sir Conans, in the Duke's absence,
I told you what would happen if you reported me. I warned you.
are now in place
Please, you gave me no choice.
Conducted in the name of the former Empress.
It's too late for that, Rapallo. Guess what happens next?
Corvo Atano. The great. Stopping and questioning.
This is how we get rid of snitches. If anyone asks, he just...
Wait, this isn't...
Fellow Sir Conan, let us rejoice at the crowning of our new Empress Delilah Hall and the imminent arrival of His Grace.
Strike at me there! I know you're here somewhere.
For 3 days following the Duke's return to Karnak, all official government activity will be put on hold as the Duke recovers from his travels, and additional tariffs will be levied against foot traffic near the Grand Palace.
Who are you?
Fellow Sir Conans, in the Duke's absence, I have the following announcement.
I told you what would happen if you reported me. I warned you.
Due to the political assassination
you gave me no
conducted
choice.
in the name of the former Emily Caldwell.
It's too late for that, Rapallo. Guess what happens next?
The Grand Sir Conan Guard will be stopping and questioning.
This is how we get rid of snitches. If anyone asks, he just ran through it.
Is mandatory.
Yeah, we couldn't stop him.
Hey, is the windmill turning all right up there? No problems?
Don't worry, it's turning. Plenty of electricity.
Good. I like this setup better than using the well oil tanks. The wind won't run dry.
Unless something happens to the windmill. These break down just as often in a different way. And they also overcharge sometimes.
The wind picks up too strong? Like in a storm?
Where did you go?
Fellow Sir Conans, let us rejoice at the crowning of our new Empress Delilah Caldwell I, and the imminent arrival of His Grace Luca Abel, Duke of Serkonos, now royal consort to the Empress.
Oh, damn!
For 3 days following the Duke's return to Karnak, all official government activity will be put on hold.
Into the road
as the Duke
for you!
recovers from his travels.
Finish him! It's you and me now!
From the mind and body.
Wall of light from the time of the rat plague.
What the? Stop!
Sir Conan, in the Duke's absence, I have the following announcement. This year's bloodfly concern is the most severe in recent memory. If you encounter a nest or an infested corpse, do not disturb it. Any attempt to practice the funeral rites of the Abbey of the Everyman will be punished severely. Contact the Grand Sir Conan Guard at once. The guardsmen on site will handle the situation and determine whether any fines are appropriate.
How'd the execution go?
Honestly, I find the poor people here gloomier every year.
There was some old man screamed and blubbered like one of them was the last woman in the Isles. Tried to throw her a bouquet of wild mimosas. They had to drag him away.
I'm more interested in the cleanup detail. Anyone been assigned yet to cart off the bodies?
More Grand Guard soldiers. Lapdogs for the Duke. It never occurred to me. When the lieutenant comes back, I'll ask if she needs a couple of volunteers.
Good man. That way we can get to someplace private. Maybe even...
Someone there? Like that. Better have a look.
How'd the execution go?
Use your eyes. They all died. Bouquet of wild mimosas. They had to drag him away.
A young girl came to me on the 14th day of the month of harvest. I will never forget her words. She looked up at me and asked what shrines to the outsider could be found across the Isles. She affected a look of innocence, but beneath it I saw guile. My suspicions arose at once, and I questioned her sharply until she confessed to playing alone in a secret club at the edge of town. Each day for a week, she crept back to that place, and there in the cellar, she found cloth of purple and red, suspended from the walls, and a wretched altar...
More Grand Guard soldiers. Lapdogs for the Duke.
And a few coins left by those within the outsider's wicked cabal. Those cursed figures and shambles just outside the lights of our city, whose faces we do not recognize, and whose voices are strange to us.
Spooky, someone grabbing people.
The girl was taken from her home the next night. Locked in a cage of iron and toppled into the canal. Her corruption was irrational.
I'm sure it's nothing. Someone just heard a dog bark or something.
And in doing so, we saved countless others from the horrible discord that awaits them beyond death. Let not the wanderer into your home, friend. Avoid the stranger, for their time to sink roots into the bedrock of the
How odd, dressing like that, but covering your face.
Addermeyer Station. This should take me out to the Institute. Lieutenant, no offense intended, but this seems like a